In a petite inner town housing 1,000 inhabitants to the south of Valencia, a residence crafted by Rubén Muedra Estudio de Arquitectura stands adorned. Surrounded by a captivating natural landscape, the dwelling offers breathtaking vistas that extend across medium and long distances. The architectural endeavor is delineated by two pristine prismatic structures, differing in height. In response to the programmatic requisites, these volumes interlock at a 90-degree rotation, giving birth to an expansive external courtyard upon which the entire abode pivots. The resultant dual interior height deftly connects the two floors. Contrasting the alabaster prisms, the exterior perimeter adopts an anthracite gray hue, demarcating the private outdoor domain and safeguarding the ground floor's internal activities. A noteworthy distinction in surface treatment unfolds between the ground and upper levels. The ground floor embraces a preponderance of sizable glazed recesses, fostering a seamless link with the external expanse. Conversely, the upper level leans toward solidity, utilizing vertical slats to shield against western sun, enhance nocturnal privacy, and uphold the desired volumetric consistency of the residence. Externally, the domicile emanates an air of modesty and intimacy. Yet, the trajectory leading to the abode through the external courtyard reveals an intent for openness and an interplay between interior and exterior spaces. This intention crystallizes within the interior, where the ground floor's open areas blend seamlessly with the outdoors, erasing the demarcation between the two realms. Simultaneously, the first floor spaces, while preserving privacy, offer awe-inspiring views of Sierra del Benicadel. The ground level encompasses the diurnal zone, featuring a double-height living room, dining area, open kitchen, guest bedroom, barbecue area, and garage. Beyond the porch lies the pool and solarium. Ascending to the first floor unveils the realm of nocturnal activities: master bedroom with a walk-in closet, 2 bedrooms, gym, multipurpose room, and laundry. Both the master bedroom and laundry indulge in open terraces adjoined to their respective chambers. Construction not only adheres to passive house criteria but also integrates well-being, well-building standard principles. Over 100 measures have been implemented, aiming to elevate the inhabitants' quality of life. This bespoke creation by Rubén Muedra Estudio de Arquitectura seamlessly aligns function, form, and construction systems with the context and the unique needs of its dwellers. The former seminary and residence for the Legionnaires of Christ has undergone a comprehensive transformation in this new project. The structure, now a powerful white block with various levels, is set in a low-density residential area dominated by the Mediterranean forest. The vast plot allows for significant separation from neighboring properties, and each side of the block serves a specific function based on its position. The longitudinal sides facing north and south feature a continuous white surface, housing specific spaces within. In contrast, the east and west sides remain open with large windows, extending interior rooms to the exterior, especially on the eastern side where cantilevers reach out over lower-level porches, creating a sense of continuity towards the pool area. An annexed horizontal pavilion, in contrast to the main structure, delineates the pool and solarium areas. Inside, it accommodates the barbecue area and an outside washroom. The division of spaces corresponds to function, with parking and leisure areas in the semi-basement, the day area on the ground floor, and the night area on the first floor. Vertical circulation occurs through a triple stairway and a grand central atrium with a double altitude, featuring a zenith skylight for natural illumination. The interior organization is marked by parallel black marble walls crossing from the entrance, west, to the garden pool area, east. These walls, occasionally interrupted by functional blocks or walnut wood storage, define subspaces like the stairway, kitchen, dining room, and rooms on the ground floor or the 4 bedrooms on the second floor with exterior terraces. Flooring corresponds to function, with concrete in the semi-basement, ceramic on the ground floor extending to terraces and the pool area, and oak wood on the second floor. The house's plan revolves around 3 key concepts: adapting to the surroundings both lengthwise and crosswise, establishing a clear height relationship between interior and exterior spaces, and emphasizing the use of natural illumination. The zenith skylight in the central courtyard and the large windows in porches and terraces contribute to this illumination strategy. In the heart of a vast landscape, surrounded by flourishing gardens, lies the fortuitous genesis of our story. The expansive plot, elongated and graciously overlooking the distant sea, is embraced by a soothing breeze. A carefully designed architectural masterpiece unfolds, comprising 3 key elements that harmoniously unite to shape an unparalleled living experience. The first element, a longitudinal extruded cover with a distinctive T shape, acts as the structural backbone that defines the inhabited space. This geometric marvel not only grants a sense of living in solitude, shielded from prying eyes, but also provides a connection with the sea. It ingeniously manages the southern sun, offering respite in summer and welcoming its warmth during winter. The cover transforms into a walkable roof, becoming a panoramic belvedere that spans the entire plot, inviting inhabitants to relish the surrounding beauty. The second element, an exempt cabinet, serves as the architectural nucleus housing the structure. Beyond its functional role, this cabinet orchestrates the distribution of spaces, delicately filtering privacy while opening up avenues for movement and space utilization. The primary room, shaded by a graceful cantilever, seamlessly extends into the outdoors. The unit encompasses wetted areas and strategically places sleeping quarters in the serene part of the garden. A study, strategically positioned at a corner, provides an inspiring workspace with the best views. These two elements, the cover and the cabinet, rest upon a solid stone base, cleverly accommodating water levels and various functions of the house. The design adapts to the natural slope of the land, ensuring a harmonious integration with the surroundings. The house's scale is artfully moderated, treating the living area as a foundational base emerging from the same natural stone that urbanizes a portion of the plot. Atop this base, the sleeping quarters find their place, creating shaded terraces that beckon inhabitants to savor the outdoors. A predominantly square plan unfolds, efficiently encompassing a broad spectrum of uses within a compact footprint. The staircase and inner atrium work in tandem to distribute spaces, prioritizing functionality while ensuring that every area opens up to the enchanting garden that surrounds this architectural marvel. The house is situated in an elevated residential area, with the dominant feature being the hillside leading down to the sea. The architectural design takes cues from this view, with abstract walls defining the project's direction. The house is constructed as a compact volume, varying in heights, guided by the main walls. Connectivity between these volumes is achieved by creating openings through courtyards, forming a central space in the house. These courtyards, resembling atriums with covered perimeters, serve as transitional spaces, offering different perspectives as one moves through them in search of interior access. The changing sequence ensures that views from any point are continuous and never interrupted. At the culmination of this sequence, enclosed by glass walls, lies the lobby. This design choice exposes the house's intimate and contained facets, revealing the distant view over the hillside to the sea once inside. Large glass panels, protected by removable wooden planes, enclose the space between defining walls, allowing for regulation of each piece's level of closure. The house's layout is clearly defined by the orientation of the walls, and spatial hierarchy determines the arrangement of volumes. Two protruding wooden volumes, embodied by the chimneys, serve as a contrasting element to the overall horizontal design that characterizes the entire house. The house in La Canada is situated in a residential area near Valencia, surrounded by lush vegetation including numerous pine and palm trees. The design concept revolves around creating a self-contained yet open and fluid space that interacts with the surrounding garden. The square plan layout is punctuated by various perforations serving different purposes. The central courtyard, the first of these perforations, functions as a large atrium, providing access to the house and connecting various rooms. This courtyard serves a triple purpose of acting as an entrance, organizing the internal spaces, and facilitating visual connections between different areas. A notable water feature in the courtyard widens the space by reflecting the internal facade and the sky, creating an ever-changing and harmonious entry experience. On the opposite side, a prominent cantilevered structure in white concrete frames the pool and garden. This canopy, with perforations for sunlight, includes different living zones suitable for both summer and winter use, depending on sun exposure. The decision to have only one story above ground enhances the horizontal character of the house, contributing to a welcoming human scale. Service rooms are located in the basement, benefiting from light and ventilation through a sunken courtyard on the north facade. The separation of day and night rooms is naturally achieved with the central access at the heart of the house. Internally, the design prioritizes fluidity and continuity. Pass-through fireplaces and low cabinets facilitate visual connections between adjacent rooms, while the central courtyard visually links different wings of the house. Minimalistic window frames embedded into walls, along with sliding panes, contribute to the perception of openness and blur the boundaries between indoors and outdoors. The thick stone masonry enclosing walls provide protection, with wooden slats protecting the wide glass panes. These slats can be adjusted or slid into the walls to control sunlight exposure and views from the outside. The entrance canopy and veranda are constructed from white exposed concrete, creating a massive, texturized, and sheltering skin for the internal spaces where white colors and polished materials dominate. The garden can be viewed from an interior adorned with neutral surfaces, smoked glasses, and a troweled concrete pavement. Prodigiousness. The split domicile is situated in a modest and densely populated enclave within the urban expanse of Palma, characterized by prevailing terraced abodes with internal courtyards. The district burgeoned to house the labor force of early 20th century local industries, documented to be in the thousands, delineating an industrial enclave embedded in the urban tapestry. Addressing the needs of such a substantial labor force necessitated an expansive housing solution, coinciding with the migration from rural areas to the urban milieu. Conventional terraced residences became the norm, but the area also boasted a collection of opulent residences tailored for overseers and business proprietors. Exhibiting monumental proportions and intricate facades, these residences often engaged local craftsmen to evoke the ambience of urban palaces, transcending the mundane. The objective of the split domicile is to contribute to this ensemble of monumental structures, employing a distinct architectural language in the facade design and urban proportions. Modification: the topography of the entire locality descends continuously towards the sea, requiring adaptation to varying ground elevations within the property. A 1.4-meter descent from the street to the rear facade prompted the split house to adapt progressively, configuring the ground floor into a sequence of tiered platforms of diverse elevations, resembling a descending promenade that links the primary thoroughfare to the inner courtyard. This configuration is replicated on the upper level, defining two distinct tiers that effectively split the residence, engendering novel facades that usher in southern light. Structures: we conceptualize construction as an interlinked series of systems marked by varying degrees of industrialization. Engaging with CLT entails delving into the intricacies of industrial wood systems, each possessing its own set of rules and characteristics demanding comprehensive comprehension. Despite building regulations restricting construction depth, wall thickness is minimized to optimize internal space. CLT enables the creation of slender, single-layer walls, exposing the wood internally. The facades are sheathed in natural cork panels on the east side, while timber cladding is employed on the street-facing side. Materials: concerted efforts have been exerted towards resource optimization, maximizing the utilization of bio-based materials like wood and natural cork to formulate construction solutions that curtail the consumption of embedded and operational energy. In erecting the split residence, 58 cubic meters of wood were utilized, resulting in a sequestration of 52 metric tons of CO2. Meticulous attention has been directed towards achieving an airtight envelope, a strategic measure to minimize operational energy consumption to the bare minimum. Amidst the citrus groves exuding their delightful and fragrant orange blossom scent during spring, rests a residence in Valencia, graced with a poetic title that unfolds into a comprehensive architectural narrative. A nimble and refined scheme unfolds within this abode, portraying the essence of shelter in its minimal form. Diaphanousness takes center stage as interior boundaries vanish, reshaped by the projection of its own shadow. The nomenclature, the mass and the ether, manifests distinctly in a stone volume gracefully supporting a commanding cantilever. This, through its corporeal presence, architects an environment ensuring privacy while inviting appreciation for the allure of exterior spaces. The distinctive feature of this residence lies in the subtle extension of the plain, beneath which the day area program unfolds. Undoubtedly, this is one of the visual intrigues of the house. The meticulous materiality of this element becomes tangible, courtesy of planked concrete. Its unique texture, reminiscent of wood, imparts a sense of warmth and artisanal craftsmanship. Its ethereal quality is accentuated by the graceful arrangement of its flight, anchored by the volume housing the night area rooms. The slender edge enhances its aesthetic appeal, and its apparent weightlessness is underscored by the glass panels positioned beneath its canopy. The juxtaposition of robustness and airiness serves as a pivotal element in this project, demanding scrutiny of the house's program for a full comprehension of its composition. The architectural design adapts to the urban and geometric parameters of the plot, necessitating deviations from orthogonality. The diverse geometries and volumes accommodating day and night areas seamlessly adjust to the irregular terrain, forging a connection between the project and its locale.